Good morning, everyone. This is M4J Watt Replays, and today we've got three replays here for you today. The first two are the SU-152, both times driven by Respect RNG, and then finally we have one of my own replays, and while I don't at this moment remember what tank I was driving, we will get there when we get there. But so we're watching Respect RNG. He is driving the SU-152, and already he's been able to get a nice shot there on that T-28 Defender on the cupola. Now he gets a nice heat shot there into the IS-6, a bit of a low roll. And now that he is spotted, he is going to back up and try not to get shot. But there goes the IS-6, fortunately, and at this moment there aren't any more tanks that he can shoot. He's just going to sit here. Maybe another tank will decide to poke its ugly head up over the hill, but that's not going to happen. So he's going to push forward now and join up with his Tiger 2 and see if he can provide some much needed assistance. So while the rest of his teammates, well, except for the VK-30, are camping over there, he's pushing over to help the Tiger. The enemy Panther 2 is currently in the base, and there is the Comet. So he's going to see if he can turn the ISU-130, takes out that Comet. So now he's going to push forward at this T-28 Defender, gets a nice shot there into the side, takes him out, and he takes a shot from the VK-100.01P. So he's going to come around here, can't penetrate him with armor piercing, so he's going to back up here to make sure to look at that Scorpion G. But he's going to turn here, loads up the heat, gets a bad miss there, hits the tracks of the VK, and now he's going to push forward right here. And obviously, he does need to watch out for that Scorpion G. Comes around here, gets a nice shot there on that Panther. Sadly, he switched to high explosive at the last minute, so he only did about 490, but he did manage to take his track off. The Scorpion G just took out his Tiger 2. The ISU-130 is rushing that Panther 2. He sees the Scorpion G poking out. He's not going to be able to get that shot off, unfortunately. Panther 2 just takes out his ISU-130. So now he's going to come over here, and maybe this Panther 2 is going to poke out, but nope, he got spotted, so he's just going to push in a little bit closer and hopefully wait for this Panther 2 to completely make a mistake. At this moment, the Panther 2 doesn't want to come out. He's waiting for this SU to come out. He's trying to bait a shot here, see if he can get anything. The VK-30 on his team's over there trying to come around from the flank. So he's just going to back up here, and at the moment they're just trying to bait each other. So there's the Scorpion G. He's going to mess up. He pokes around the corner, gets taken out with high explosive rounds. Panther 2 decides to come up. Respect RNG takes a nasty shot. The VK-30 is going to come around the corner. Unfortunately, he is on a reload. He does get shot from the Panther 2. The Panther 2 bounces and gets taken out by Respect RNG 541154. And so that was a pretty good game there. 3,351 damage, Mastery Class badge, and 3 kills. So next up, Respect RNG is again using his SU-152, this time on this one map. He sees this KV-2 here, sticking his track out, gets a nice shot there. Unfortunately, only leaves him at 18 health. And the KV-2 is actually going to start raging in a little bit in chat about how on earth he was able to get shot from this SU. So he comes over, gets a nice shot on that WZ Blaze there, leaving him at about half health, or well, leaving him at 1 shot now. So he's trying to sit up here, bait some shots. He takes a shot from that P-43 Anniversario. He's trying to get his gun down so he can get him. He's going to go for him, gets a nice 379 shot there, damaging his gun. And now he's going to back up and try to get away from those tanks. But there are the heavy tanks off to his side, and he's starting to take a shot. And he takes a shot from that Challenger. So he doesn't want to leave this rock too much. He's going to poke back up again and go for that Chiri over there. He has a nice shot there on the upper plate. 1024 roll. Very nice shot there. Not even aimed that well. But he's going to back up here and try to get away from these medium tanks. They all know he's at that spot, so he's going to come around here and see if he can get a shot on the WZ Blaze. The Blaze clearly doesn't want that to happen. So he's going to turn here. He's a very fortunate miss from that Blaze. So he's just going to back up and wait. He doesn't have any shots over here, so he's going to push onto this side again. There's that KV-2 coming around the corner, so he aims in, snapshots, unfortunately gets a nasty miss there. The KV-2 misses as well, though, so now he is going to push forward. He can take a shot from the Challenger. He is going to go for that Challenger first because he can take him out, gets a nice HE round into him, and now it is a 1 versus 3. A single SU-152 versus a KV-2, a KV-3, and a Chiri. The KV-2 and the Chiri are both very low health, easy one-shots, and the KV-3 is at, well, 880 health. So he's going to back up here. He loads up the armor piercing, and he's going to wait for this KV-3 to come around the corner, which he does, gets a nice shot, sets him on fire, and there goes the KV-3. So now the KV-2 is coming around from behind, so he needs to turn. Is he going to be able to get behind in safety? Yes, just barely. So now he's going to wait for this KV-2 to make a mistake and come around the corner. But it does not look like this KV-2 wants to. This KV-2, he knows that the SU has reloaded by now easily, so he's just going. They're both just going to sit behind the building. Fortunately, the KV-2 comes out taking the bait, and he takes him out. And so now it's really just the Chiri left. His only hope is going to be hopefully to bait the shot from the SU and having the SU miss. But it's going to be very, very close. So he's going to sit here behind this building waiting for that Chiri. Here comes the Chiri. He's going to turn around, gets a snapshot, and takes him out. So a very good game there from Respect RNG. Manages to pull off 3,639 damage, 4 kills, and again, the Mastery Class badge. And by the way, just for an FYI, from now on, the SU-152 replays is going to be around 5,000 damage or so, I think. 4,000, yeah. 4,000 damage is the minimum requirement for an SU-152. So for those of you who saw my very first game in the VK100.01p, we have a comeback. That very first game was also my first commentary, and I was not proud of that game. While it was a pretty good game, for my first battle, I was not proud of it. And so now we are driving the VK100.01p. This is an older replay, and we are still completely stock and 50% crew XP. So we're on Desert Sands, which is just the map where we want to be, and we're starting to angle intelligently. We've already blocked 1,140 damage, even though we've only done about 300 or so. So we're just going to sit here. We don't want to push all the way up, because that means we'll be exposed to whatever tank destroyers are over there. So we're just going to back up here at an angle, try to get a shot at the STA-1. Kind of lagged out there, so that shot just, I have no idea what happened to it. But we're going to push up, try to give ourselves a little more cover. And now we're just going to turn and worry about this STA-1. Now we're going to come in, try to get a little tap on him. Doesn't do anything. And he gets a shot on us, but we're going to turn. We get a nice shot there into him. And now we're just going to sit here and continue angling. Fortunately, he turned to the T-28 prototype. His track got taken out, so we're just going to push forward here, and I believe he is lagging. And I feel bad for the STA. He gets taken out by the IS-6, so we're going to turn to this IS-3, get a nice 370 track shot into him, and we're just going to sit here angling. He bounces a shot off of us, and we see on the minimap that those tank destroyers, or whatever tanks that are just around the corner, are probably going to be looking at us if we push out anymore. So we're just going to sit here using this STA as a shield, get another nice track shot there on that IS-3, and now we're going to start pushing. We are getting shot from this side, but we need to worry about this IS-3 more, but we're going to go for this RU because he is just farming damage from us. So we're going to turn to him, and he makes a big mistake, just sits there out in the open. We load the HE, take him out really easy, and now we're going, the IS-3 seems to have been taken out, so we're going to push forward and see if we can't clear this Centurion 7-1. We're almost done reloading. By the time we get around the corner, we should be fully loaded. Just hopefully we can not take a shot from him, because we are at very low health. So we're going to come around the corner. He bounces off of us, and we manage to take him out. And so now it's 3 of our tanks versus their Tiger 2 all by himself. Although he is a very healthy Tiger 2, we're going to try to turn around here and push forward, and maybe we can get some one shot off on him before he gets taken out. So we're going to come around here. We see that Tiger 2. He's going to focus on us. We're trying to see where we can penetrate him. So we just load the APCR, get a nice 245 shot into him. And now we're going to back up. We're not going to be able to get any more shots off onto him because the Type 64 is going to take him out, I think. Yeah, he's going to come around, takes out the Tiger 2. And that is the end of a comeback game in my VK100. So it was a pretty good game. He managed to block 2,370 damage, inflict 1,905, and get 2 kills. But while these games weren't exactly the greatest amounts of damage, they were pretty good. And if you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I promise we will have some even better games coming the other few days this week. This is M4J Watt Replays, and we are over and out.